Hi everyone, I'm Frida and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made these Plique-a-jour enamel hummingbird earrings. But first, I would like to say thank you to my patrons for the support. You guys are awesome. I chose to work with silver this time, and the important thing is that you have to choose fine silver for enameling. I draw my designs first, and after that I glued them on a silver sheet using spray glue. I'm still searching for a good glue, so you guys, if you know something which really works well, I would appreciate the suggestion. So far, this spray glue is the best I've found. Here I'm punching little marks in the cells which I'm going to cut out. This step is necessary to lead the drill bit, otherwise it would slide all over the place and your holes wouldn't be accurate. I used this punching tool, a hammer and a steel block. When I was done with my markings, I grabbed my drill and drilled the holes. It just started to rain, so you might going to hear the rain splattering on the roof. It's the end of the monsoon season here in Arizona and it's quite beautiful actually. So when I drilled all of my holes, I grabbed my saw and I thread through the saw blade in the little holes, and I was able to cut out the cells this way. It took some time, so I don't want to bore you with the footage. I think it's really boring to watch someone just sawing away, but you get the idea what I'm doing here. I wanted to show you something which was almost a mess up. The two holes on one of the bird's tail are almost touching, and I decided that I'm not going to remake that bird again, but instead, out of two cells, I'm going to make one cell, and it ended up looking like a little heart, so I even like that more than the original design. When all of the cells were cut out, I cut out the outside contour of the birds. After that was done, I filed all the edges off camera. I tried my best to file the inside edges too. And now comes the exciting part of the process. Here I'm trying to get the enamels in between those cells. These enamels are all washed. It's important to wash them because there are fines in the enamels which can make the end result murky. I have a Patreon video about how I wash and store my enamels. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description of this video. This is actually not as difficult as it looks. The cells are pretty small on this piece, so I filled out pretty easily with these enamels. I used a paintbrush mainly. I'm not really worried about the enamel going on the top surface of the silver because at the end we're going to sand the piece anyway. Plique-a-jour is a vitreous enameling technique where the enamel applied in cells similar to cloisonné, but there are no backings. It also was called miniature stained glass. Plique-a-jour is a French word. It translates to letting in the daylight. It was first discovered in the 15th century and it was rediscovered in France during the Art Nouveau era. I have 2 more videos on Plique-a-jour on my channel. I'll leave the links in the description if you're interested. When I was done applying my colors, I waited until the enamel was dry and I fired the earrings in my kiln on 1400 Fahrenheit for 90 seconds. You can see that the enamel shrunk during firing. The enamel pulled away from the middle to the side, so I have some holes left in the cells. We need to apply another layer of enamel. I'm doing the same thing as I did in the first round, filling out the cells. When it was done, I waited the enamel to dry and I fired it in my kiln again, off camera. They came out from the kiln almost perfect. There is only a little hole left on one of the bird's tail. So I filled enamel in the little hole, and I also filled some more enamels in the cells which I found that the glass after firing was a little bit thin. I'm going to share all the materials and the list of colors I used for this project on my Patreon. After I was done, I fired the pieces off camera. There is only one step left of this process, and that's the sanding. We sand off the excess enamel and we make the surfaces flat. When we do Plique-a-jour, we sand both sides. I use diamond pads and water and also at the end polishing sticks. When I was happy with them, I fired them again to get the shine back, because enamel loses its shine during the sanding. And they were done, and this is how they turned out. I'm really happy with them, and it's such a nice, satisfying feeling to finish a project. Always makes me happy. So guys, if you like this video and these earrings, please subscribe to my channel and like and share my videos and comment. It would mean a lot to me. And please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is going to be in the description of this video and in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!